I will see you through the shadow. A beacon in the dark.
Both Gayara and Danath have received word of who is breathing over there? They're huffing and puffing and moaning over there. Stop it. Received word of unrest in the Arathi Highlands, civil unrest in Stromgarde, and raids on Maghar and Stromic outposts. Yes, I'm aware of this because I listened to Heartlands. Danath and Gayara are returning to their homes, Stromgarde and Hammerfall, to diffuse tensions. I asked to accompany them. I've long wanted to connect myself and my people to the Arathi. I also want to learn more about the Horde. Gayara was willing, but Danath took some convincing.
Thank you.
That's interesting that Danath not so sure about her coming there. I wonder why. I guess we're gonna find out.
Strong, my friend.
We must investigate before we have another war on our hands. Champion, lamplighter.
Let's go to the
right
Highlands.
behind you, Danath.
Okay.
Thank you for accompanying us, champion.
One button rotation. The rest of the bar is kick. Oh my god. If only my raid leader was here. Maybe he is out there somewhere. If anyone knows about the guild called Riders of the Red Dawn from Vanilla, reach out to me. Riders of the Red Dawn.
Pity
if you played with someone...
A family squabble could make me loath to return here.
named Saturn. That's me. That's who I was before Zepla. My name was Saturn, and I was Night Elf Rogue on NA servers long, long ago. I sure would like to meet some of those people that I roleplayed with. They don't even know. Like, I don't know.
There is so much yet to learn in the topside world.
Yeah. Farron does not seem to hear the conversation between Gayara and Danath. Instead, her eyes are locked on the great ruin in the distance. A small smile creeping across her face. Stand and look with Farron.
May the darkness... Is that...
Thoradin's wall? Yes.
Then the stories and legends I read as a child were true.
Stories are just stories, Farron. And that wall is just a wall.
I know Arathi history is embellished, Danath. But are you not proud of your heritage?
Yes, but pride in our legends foments Stromic superiority and reasons to strike at our neighbors.
I understand. Among my people, some still distrust outsiders. I had thought your people...
Going to Kaz Olgar was unpopular in Stromgarde. But the Sons of Lothar promote tolerance and mercy.
Okay, that's really interesting. Okay. I'm really glad I listened to Heartlands before this, because it gives so much important context. So Thoradin, that's Thoradin's wall. Who's Thoradin? Thoradin was the first human king ever. Thoradin was the first guy. So before there was just human tribes, but one day there was a Giga Chad named Thoradin who said, I'll just be king, I'll unite all these tribes, and we'll have the first human kingdom, and it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be awesome. And that's exactly what happened. And that kingdom was called the Arathi Empire. That's why Arathi Kingdom is like shrouded in so much mythos, because it's the OG human kingdom. All these other human kingdoms, like Stormwind Kingdom, Gilneas, that's all great and all, but that's not the original And Thoradin was a really cool, like, honorable guy who believed in justice and stuff. So he was just a huge Giga Chad everybody loved. And this is why the Arathi Highlands prospered with the Arathi Empire for so long, right? But now, if you've read the Heartland series, what we know has gone on is there's like weird like Arathi superiority ideas going on with the people in Stromgarde now. And they've lost touch with the idea of honor.
Finally, the Alliance has sent us help.
Finally? What's happened here, Walker?
Hail,
Okay.
soldier.
I'd been sent word of bandits roaming the Highlands, but I did not know it was this bad. Dude, did the bandit just try to kill that little girl? It's just as well we happened into this attack. If we want to get to the bottom of this, we might as well start here. What are the bandits trying to kill? What is going on? I wish Farron were not here to see this.
Farewell. Rest when you can.
So, one thing that I want to mention from Heartlands here is let me find it really quick. Yep. Regarding Marin. So Marin is the person that's been in charge of Stromgarde so far. I think it was in part 3. Yeah. It was a really interesting thing that she said. Yeah, okay. I found it. Okay, I found it. It's on page 12. Just to give you an idea of what's the mindset of these people here. Okay, Marin said, our people are broken. I learned that facing every conflict that struck Stromgarde, settling into this castle for a time, only to be spirited away to the country. I read nothing but our glorious histories, watching my parents died as my uncle rode to war again and again. I sat in this keep feeling helpless, realizing what precious little remained of the legacy of Arathor. Dalaran's fall marks the passing of yet another human kingdom, though it had become unrecognizable in recent times. Gilneas succumbed for so long to blight, and we do not speak of what transpired in Alterac or Lordaeron. Obviously, Lordaeron is the Undercity. So, you can kind of see where they're at, right? They don't want to... She wants to restore the greatness of this empire, and yet she doesn't know anything about it. She only knows stories. And because of this, it's made her out of touch with reality. It's made her super crazy and have a superiority complex. So I think what's interesting here so far is that we have Danath, who is like, I don't know, like, that wall is just a wall. Forget about these histories. Look what it's done to us. It's made these people like fascists, basically. Then we have Farron, who's someone who's aware of the stories, but it's like a good middle ground, right? She's inspired by them. And then we got Marin, who heard of the stories and twists them into this, like, thing that they were never supposed to be.
Will I be strong like you one day?
Where's my mama? My papa? Ellie? Maggie looks around with tears in her eyes. I was following Mr. Gresham and Clarabelle, and we saw the bandits. He grabbed me up, and we ran here. I don't know where Mama and Papa and Ellie are. Can you find them for us? Oh no. Discover the fates of Marshall Wiltshire, Sharon Wiltshire, and Ellie.
I guess we're not strangers anymore.
We've been attacked before, but this time, this was different. They didn't want livestock, grain, or money. They took torches and some barrels of tar we used to fix our roofs. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but I can guess. They're gonna burn something down. You need to stop them before they do another homestead harm. They're gonna start burning things. Defiance?
My farm.
Defiance?
Why now? Why us? What do they want?
I don't know. I don't know. We gotta figure it out, don't we? Let's get the barrels of tar out. Oop, baby. Yes, this is all in-game music. We're gonna stick with in-game music for cutscenes because I've noticed in the Undermine story, they started actually syncing up different kinds of tracks for the different story events like they do in Final Fantasy. That's crazy.
They looked like Defias. But what would they be doing here?
I feel like I would be the least comforting person to see. This poor woman's trying to hide from bandits. And I'm like, hey, don't worry. I'm here to help. Don't worry. Hashtag not like other bandits. Nationalism over honoring your virtues. A good lesson for the moment. I definitely felt that way whenever I was listening to the Heartland story. It definitely seemed very topical and a beautiful message. Chris Metzen sells it. He really does. Okay, I got all the tar. Oh, Ellie is the stuffed animal. Oh, this is cool. This is the I can't talk. Blizzard default. Cooldown manager. I'm gonna try to use the default stuff as much as I can. Is this really one button mode? I'm confused because
they called themselves the Red Dawn. They wanted me to join them.
that was my guild's name, dude. That's my vanilla WoW guild name. This is awkward. We were actually called Riders of the Red Dawn. That's my guild. This is weird. The emblem looks like a rising sun with long rays emanating from it. The sun and rays are colored red. Yeah, dude, that's our emblem. That's our guild. I really need my account unbanned. I might be the GM. Okay. Stolen torches received. Oh god, is this something they drop? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. This needs to go here. So, the recommended highlight is not the same as what's on one button mode. That's what I'm confused about. Like, I think I need to get combo points, so I need to press mutilate, right? But it's telling me to press slice and dice. It seems kind of shitty. Maybe I don't understand. I don't... Oh, I should help you. We can both loot the same ones. I think this should go here. Maybe this here. Make stealth. Okay, we want to open with... Yeah, this one button thing is not really working for me. I don't know. Doesn't seem that good. I'll have to spend some time studying this later. Maybe it's just to get any level of slice and dice up. Maybe? Let me try that. It seems not right. Because, like, okay, I put up Garrote, and it's telling me to still press Garrote. Which is odd, because it's a dot. I don't need to spam it. Oh, is that the Deathstalker's mark? That purple, effect above? Oh man, that's cool! Oh man, that's so cool! This, like, the dagger over their head, the purple mark, is awesome. Can't do that. I'll reset it. Okay. I have got all the torches that I need. Do you even have one button up? It doesn't... It's really weird. Single button assistant. I put it here. Yeah, that's it. Look, when I take it off the bar, it's that one button mode. But look, I just put Garrote, and it's asking me to continue to put Garrote. Maybe it's just... I don't know. It could be a graphical problem, because I'm not using default appearance of the bars. So maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm not that worried about it. I'll probably just not even use it, because it's doesn't seem to be working for me right now.
Daddy? Mommy?
Oh, Maggie, you're all right.
My lord, who are the Red Dawn?
I do not know.
Ellie must be so scared.
Bye-bye. Next time bring me some sweets. Please.
See you later.
What does Sharon think? Defias broke up into factions. Some of them have been even given up banditry and are helping the people now. But that's not true of the hooligans who attacked us. What are they doing up here? Okay, so the Defias is all over the place.
Later.
It wasn't always like this.
I hope whatever they're planning doesn't involve my neighbors or Stromgarde.
It'll be all right, I hope.
Well, with Defias, I could see some of them wanting to help Stromgarde rise to power in the region, since they have a vendetta against Stormwind Empire. So they'd like to see the competing human empire take Stormwind down a notch, or even be hostile to it.
Trollbane will fix all this. I know it.
I don't recognize this emblem. Defias had it on their person? Wonder what it means. It's my guild.
Back to diplomatic affairs.
The original Bonarchus. A Defias attack. The theft of tar and torches. A group called the Red Dawn recruiting here in the heart of the Highlands. Stromgarde was right to send a missive asking for my return. What is going on here? I placed Colonel Nials in charge after Marin's foolishness led to her imprisonment. I must head to Stromgarde and speak with Nials immediately. So Marin has done some wild shit. I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't listened to Heartlands yet, but she's straight up crazy.
Working together is not just an option.
The Red Dawn. I'll go to Hammerfall and see what they know of this.
We must continue on
Where's
to
the VA?
Stromgarde. Unless Faerun...
Where's the VA?
I am a soldier and an Arathi, just like you. I
Damn.
would not abandon you now.
How good he looks. How good the paladins look. Paladins look so good, I can't even do my quests. Like, that's just not fair. It's just not fair. Keep winning. Yeah, Farron is really the perfect person to have here. Because she is...
Unrest in Newstead. We don't have the hands to quell the unrest here.
If more hands are needed to keep Stromgarde safe, the champion and I are ready to help.
Champion!
The Sons of Lothar are at your service.
This is much worse than I thought. With the attacks disrupting supply lines, the people are angry, hungry, and looking for someone to blame. The easy choice is blaming our neighbors at Hammerfall. We cannot let this unrest continue. I must speak to Njals and my advisors. I see Farron has volunteered both of you to help the people of Stromgarde. Don't like putting either of you to work on what is a diplomatic mission, but helping Brewston while I speak to Njals with my mind
Excuse
at
me
ease.
if I talked out of turn. I am an old man with old ways.
Trust is in low supply here in Stromgarde. After Lady Marin was put in her place, I thought Stromgarde would go back to normal. And it did, for a time. But now there's tension here so thick, I'm afraid to breathe around some people. Citizens are acting out. I don't know what's gotten into everyone. Fighting, stealing, backstabbing.
For Stromgarde!
Between deployments to Khazalgar, responding to threats in the Highlands, and desertion, we simply don't have enough soldiers to enforce order. Marin supporters are causing trouble throughout the city. They're stealing supplies, harassing people. I'm surprised they sent soldiers to Khazalgar before securing Stromgarde. That doesn't seem smart, but it is kind of a crazy situation. We've enacted a curfew, but Marin supporters are openly defying it. As my deputies, go around and tell the troublemakers to go home.
You know where to find me.
Trade in Stromgarde is broken down. We're short on goods and workers because of the attacks. Njals was too busy, so I took it upon myself to write official requests for aid. The desist writ for Joseph is different. He's loudly blaming everyone, not human, for our woes. Someone needs to officially tell him to shut his yap before he starts a riot.
Stay safe.
Okay.
Obliged for your help.
Yeah, they're
but
like...
keep your eyes open. There
the-
are agitators about.
Marin-
Apologies for putting you to work. We will speak again after I have briefed Niles and Brewston.
Marin, who was in charge here, was like Arathi human supremacist. But also human supremacist is really telling everybody that the orcs are an enemy. And yeah, humanity first. See this? No one wants you here, Night Elf. Oh! What did you just say? Show your deputy badge and I'm a cop. Yeah, I'm a cop. Get out of here. Bro, he hates everyone. I bet if you're a human character, they say something different. Strom will rise again. Night Elf, I should never have trusted you. Get out of here.
Lord Admiral's favor, friend.
Get out of here. What are you doing? We gotta find more. There's some. Strom will rise again. You think that badge will protect you? Oh, you want to fight me? I think in the novel, not the novel, you know, audio series, they did a really good job of, making, I guess, I would say criticizing the Alliance and criticizing what the Alliance has been asking people to do for a long time. Let me see. Basically, okay, I'm not gonna try to search through the PDF right now.
We must.
They should have put that in the game. I really think they should have put more of this in the game. But so far, even if you didn't listen to that, stupid Curdy. Oh, is there food?
Join the Alliance if you're hungry. If this keeps up, we're going to have to start rationing.
I do want to find it. This was a bit funny. Do as a blood elf DK. Oh, did they say different things to you if you are a human? Did anybody check to see that? Okay. No. I would rather... Okay, I found this spot. I'm not gonna read it exactly because you should hear Chris Metzen do it, but Marin was like... I wasn't criticizing the Alliance, saying that the Alliance, all the Alliance ever did was ask them to sacrifice themselves for the greater good. And I thought that was really interesting. That they have just been cut to the bone while the Alliance does nothing but go for the next battle and like the next cosmic threat and saving the world, and they're tired of it because they're just trying to take care of their own and they don't have the resources to keep doing this. So it's completely reasonable that they would develop this like isolationist idea where they can only trust themselves, and they're just, it's crazy to expect them to constantly send soldiers far off to do some random thing, you know, for the great of the world. Who cares? They're trying to deal with a Stromgarde. And I think that's really that's realistic. That's a realistic reason why these things would develop. Like, it doesn't excuse them, but it adds a lot of interesting context.
Sorry, I should have known. You just want to take and take,
yeah.
And leave the rest of us nothing.
That's why I wanted to tell you that.
Would not ask if you were not desperate. Please, whatever you can part with.
That's interesting. So let you talk to the food and drink vendor just to show you that they're tired of giving without getting anything in return.
See you around.
I'm just having Plunder Storm flashbacks right now. God. Oh, Evil Eric Cartman, thank you so much for subbing with Amazon Prime. Did you know you can subscribe to the channel for free with Amazon Prime? It's true. Man, I need my damage numbers on the screen.
Being here is like being in the stories I was told as a child. Yet not.
Why should I help you? People keep saying the attacks are just bandits, but I think the Horde is behind it. I'll do what I can, but don't expect much.
You're not from here. Are you from the Alliance? Are you here to help us with these orcs? Brewston. He's got the spine of a water elemental, sending his deputies to do the Lord and Master's bidding.
They're bandages. If Lord Danath would stop talking to orcs and start killing them, we wouldn't need bandages.
The orcs are not your enemy. Lord Trollbane is doing what he can to keep you safe.
Oh, she didn't have anything to say back to that. Oh man, she actually shut up. She actually shut up. I'm surprised. Whee! Hey, Zepla, they removed all those mods yet? Like combat mods and stuff? No. How do you know the things that they are doing are actually good? What? What? I'm sure N'Zoth would have conquered all of Azeroth, but left this patch of the Highlands untouched. Exactly. Right? That's the thing that they don't...
welcomes you.
That's the thing they don't understand. And that's their problem. They cannot, because they've been so worried about dealing with their own shit, they've become blind to the greater threats in the world. And now there's a really, really serious one. And yeah, you've actually, that's completely right.
At your service.
The city is a powder keg waiting to go off. Lady Marin's supporters are growing day by day because of the attacks in the Highlands. Her people harass not just the common folk who follow Lord Danath, but also anyone who isn't human. Now these Red Dawn people Lord Danath just told us about. Between our deployment to Khazalgar, combat losses, desertion, and attacks in the Highlands, we just don't have the resources to police the city right now.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
You try to intimidate citizens and make them leave just because they're not human. They shout down anyone that doesn't agree with them.
For Stromgarde.
Yeah, it sucks. Oh, we needed to do more of the deliveries? Yeah, it's pretty dire. It's pretty dire out here.
Maybe it's time to pack up and leave Stromgarde. You'll be needing something repaired?
Those Marin flunkies are making it harder and harder for anyone who isn't human to live here in Stromgarde. Did you see how they're crowding around me in Gaudry? Shameless. No respect for the law at all. But that's not your problem. I see the shiny deputy badges you both got here there. What? Meows and Brewston, too busy taking a nap to come and help us or ask for a favor. I tried.
The last shipment of iron was stolen by bandits, but I'll do what I can.
We could try to recover those shipments. I will speak to Danath.
Yeah. Okay. I think my gear is quite bad. Whee!
Marin, true heir of the Trollbanes, will deliver us from the Horde. She will be Stromgarde's salvation.
Whoa. Is that Scarlet Crusade? Oh my god. How do you know what the Alliance are doing good? Like, if the Alliance are doing good? I don't know. That's a good question. We don't really know what's going on with the Alliance currently. But in the past, typically the Alliance has tried to, just like the Horde, rally people together for the big fight against whatever demon or monsters have been attacking the world. Joseph points to you and addresses the crowd. Hark! Look at the creatures Danath allows into your city. A traitorous night elf. They're here to steal your resources, to fund their imperialism. These so-called friends of the treacherous Alliance travel to exploit Newfoundlands, while we suffer and starve. They send our grain to gnomes, elves, and Draenei. But we need help? Where are they? What have they done for Stromgarde? Hey man, do you know what the Alliance did for us? Call. We lost our whole tree, man. We lost everything. We lost Darkshore, we lost Aberdeen, we lost Teldrassil. Did the Alliance come and help? No, and we asked for help. So, I don't need to hear any of this bullshit from you. Hand over Brewston's writ to desist his inflammatory speech.
What's this? Denath Trollbane's minions threatening me for speaking the truth? Is this justice? Is this righteous? I will comply for now. But a new dawn is approaching for all humanity.
Humanity.
Be ready, my friends.
What about Bunmanity, though? What about Bunkind? Glorious Bunkind. This is actually great. This is very refreshing so far because they're telling a story where people are motivated by more realistic things and are not just corrupted. This is incredibly refreshing for me.
That's 3 caravans to date that haven't made it to Stromgarde. Do you have an appointment?
The Alliance has heard the requests from Stromgarde, and we are doing what we can. We've been sending caravans of food and supplies from Casmodan, but they're getting attacked en route. We cannot spare more troops to protect the convoys. We need what we have in Kazalgar. We're still tied up trying to find and defeat the Xalatath, not to mention aiding the survivors of Dalaran and our new allies. I wish we could do more, but we're stretched thin as it is.
Come back, Hellbrewston. We're already doing everything we can to help.
Confronting Xalatath left no one to protect Stromgarde. No wonder these people feel neglected.
That's what I said. It's insane that they sent off soldiers before securing the city. Are you crazy? You already shipped soldiers out to Kazalgar. I get it's urgent and all, but like it seems like not a good look. Where's my ambush button? Do I even have this on my bar? What is ambush? Okay. There it is. I have 2 buttons that are the same.
The people are scared of Marin's gangs. If we reassign...
No, Captain. You know we don't have the manpower for that.
Hey there.
You have my thanks. And the thanks of Stromgarde. I'm sorry you got an earful from Joseph. At least he left peacefully. Despite how it may seem, the city is still loyal to Lord Trollbane. Mostly. Lady Marin's followers are just louder and angrier.
You know where to fight.
I'm listening.
I'm Colonel Veronica Nials, and I am in command of Stromgarde in Lord Trollbane's absence. I'm sure, while aiding our people, you've heard the name Marin in Stromgarde. Lady Marin Trollbane is Denath's niece. She was briefly regent, while Lord Denath Trollbane campaigned for troops for Kazalgar. Her actions during his absence led him to imprison her when he returned. That said, Lord Trollbane felt Farron should speak to her. Perhaps to get perspective, I can take you to her if you wish. I think that's a really good idea.
Dismissed. He would have introduced Marin himself, but Gaara summoned him urgently to Hammerfall. Come with me.
Strange that Denath would leave without us. And want us to talk to his estranged niece.
Okay. Well. There she is.
Welcome to Stromgarde.
A night elf. I would say, welcome to Stromgarde. You just did. But I'm fairly certain my people do not appreciate your presence. Your kind is not welcome here, night elf. Best to return from whence you came before an unexpected misfortune befalls you. We would hate to see that, wouldn't we?
Don't forget what I told you.
Wow, she sucks.
I am here as a representative of the
So
people
this is
of
Marin,
Hammerfall.
the root of so many of Stromgarde's troubles. But what would Denath want us to learn from her? I suppose he wants to see what she sees, how the ideal of the Arathi has been corrupted. But surely he knows I'm aware of how fervor for anything has a dark side. Something seems wrong.
You are a prisoner. Why does Colonel Niles defer to you?
You should know. Names carry weight. Theron Lothar. Despite your elven blood, a great Arathi warrior returning gives us hope that those dissatisfied with Lord Denath Trollbane's rule, with our old Stromic ways forgotten, with famine, unrest, and orcs on our lands, and dwarves and elves in our cities, all will rise up and embrace a new dawn. And that when they do, I hope you'll be part of it, Theron.
I would like to see Stromgarde as it was, but your promises are empty. And I would never betray Denath.
You say that now, but you'll see it my way, in time.
She wants to make Stromgarde great again. That's Marin. Okay.
How? Colonel, she all but told me she was involved with the Red Dawn.
Marin may be in prison now, but her supporters continue to spread her rhetoric across the Highlands. Whatever she may say, I do not believe that she's the leader of this Red Dawn that you're both speaking of. I see who comes and goes. She receives no outside visitors. You sure about that?
Stromgarde.
If you want to find Lord Trollbane and tell him your theory about Lady Marin, the missive called him to Hammerfall, far to the east of here. He may have stopped at Refuge Pointe along the way. It's a Stromic encampment about halfway to the Orc town. Because of the frequent bandit attacks in the area, I believe he meant to stop and check in with our people there.
Farewell.
If you leave now, you might catch up with Lord Trollbane at Refuge Pointe. But watch out for bandits.
Okay.
Need some help?
The people who attacked Newstead called themselves Defias. Who are they?
Oh, she doesn't even know who the Defias are. That's right.
I haven't heard that name in a while. This story is a little sad, actually.
It's horrible what
What
happened
do
with
you
the
mean?
Defias.
What happened?
After the Second War, Stormwind was heavily damaged. The Stonemasons Guild was contracted to rebuild it, but Stormwind's corrupt House of Nobles denied them payment.
Yeah,
They rioted, and in the riot, the Queen was accidentally struck and killed. They were driven from the city and became bandits. The Van Cleef family became their leaders. I had thought that the Defias were dead along with the Van Cleefs, but that may have been wishful thinking.
I don't condone banditry, but I can understand their frustration.
What if there's a surviving Van Cleef?
Suppose. If they'd been paid, they wouldn't have become bandits. But you can't just throw away law and order if you don't get your way, like Marin's supporters are doing now.
That is a good point. Thank you, Captain.
All Stormwind ever had to do was pay the damn Defias, and they wouldn't do it, ever. And it's been 20 years they won't do it. So, I mean... Okay. Let's go. So this quest slot line is going to be totally different when you do it on Horde. That's pretty neat. So you can kind of see two perspectives, right? Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Over here, champion.
Oh my god!
Come look.
F. The bandits wearing red and white, but their garments do not resemble any of Stromgarde's military uniforms. A quick search of the uniform's pockets reveals a familiar-looking emblem. It's the same emblem you collected from the Defias at Newstead Farm. Around the body are several sets of tracks that head eastward. One set of footprints is bigger and bulkier than the others.
Whomever they attacked got away, but may need help. Let's follow their tracks.
It looks like Red Dawn, people.
We mean you no harm.
You expect me to take your word? Trust is in short supply.
If you wish to earn my trust, Night Elf, you'll explain yourself quick.
Keep your... Refuge Pointe was attacked as well. I saw it burning and rode in to help.
There is so much yet to learn in the topside world.
It's good to see humans and orcs banding together to help one another. If only Arathi here could have seen what I did at Khazalgar.
Our light brings unity.
Another
I have the strength
bandit
to bear
attack?
it here.
And they carry the same emblem with the band. Yes, it's the Red Dawn. Yep.
Faith and Red Dawn emblems here and at Newstead. I wonder if they were at Refuge Point as well.
I didn't expect things to be so bad. These bandits are attacking in force, overwhelming the few defenders these places have, and completely destroying these people's lives. Okay, I'll stay while I listen first before the next part.
Karga, do you know much about the Scarlet Crusade?
Only what I have heard from the elders in Hammerfall. I know they have no love for the Horde.
This is brand new
the
content.
Alliance.
This just came out.
The Scarlet Crusade holds twisted beliefs. They want to eradicate our allies, the undead. But they also believe that the Alliance has failed to protect humanity.
The belief in human superiority seems prevalent here.
This is the Arathi Highlands. Where have you been? Under a rock?
You could say that. Yes.
Actually, yes. True. She has been under a rock. Under the planet. That's right. So, Scarlet Crusade. Don't like the Alliance either. Okay.
Strength and honor. Loktar.
Early on, these attacks on our settlements seem to be pockets of bandits competing for resources. Now, they're better coordinated, as if they're working together as a group. That's bad news for everyone. But rivals don't come together without a strong leader, and without them, they will fall. If you're willing, find the leader of this attack and eliminate them.
I fight for the Highlands.
Stromgarde's troops are in Khazalgar, and it cannot protect its outlying settlements. Hammerfall does what it can to help, but we too fight in Khazalgar. We've taken many injured Stromic refugees to Hammerfall. Defeating them all has strained our resources. But there may be a way to help more people. Vicky told me Refuge Point is a supply depot for nearby settlements. If we can get our hands on some supplies, we can care for more refugees in Hammerfall.
Keep your senses keen.
Oh wow, that's pretty
These
cool of the orcs.
Did they call themselves Defias? Did they mention the Red Dawn?
Right.
I did not give any time to speak. They killed everyone not human and took all but who I could drag away.
Well met.
Okay. Wow, that music is cool. Can you hear that? I'll turn it up. Yeah, I think this is different for Horde characters. There's two different versions.
You dare think you can stop what's coming? You dare think you can stop the Red Dawn?
Man, that is a lot of debuffs. That's so many.
No matter. Our job here is done. You will never defeat all of us.
Okay. Oh, I need to get supplies. It's quite a lot of dead here. Man, it's pretty bloody. It's a little more bloody than I'm used to this game being, you know. Well, they want you to notice what has happened. Yes, he bubbled. He bubbled hard. That's true. That's true. It's just so, it's so ordinary for a paladin to do this. I didn't even think about it. I'm like, yep.
On my life, Gaara said nothing of it.
Danath was not called to Hammerfall. Oh no!
I give aid to who needs it.
That's bad. They must have captured him.
I fight for
He
the
escaped?
Highlands. Lothar.
He did. He harded out. I hope Stromgarde does not mind us borrowing the supplies for the refugees.
I fight for the Highlands.
I am here as a representative of the people of Hammerfall.
First, an attack on Newstead Farm by Defias. Now an attack on Refuge Pointe by the Scarlet Crusaders. Different groups of bandits. Both speak of this Red Dawn, carry the same emblem. Joseph is directly involved. This all seems connected, and it leads back to Marin. Deneth needs to know what's going on. If he's not here, he should already be at Hammerfall. We should head there as soon as possible. But what is this about?
Very many
Deneth
questions. If Deneth did not come here,
was not,
and Giara did not call him to Hammerfall, then
right. That's what I'm saying.
Go to Hammerfall. If your lord
Oh my
is
God.
not there, Giara and Eitrig can help you.
He could have been captured, and who knows what's going on. It could be real bad. You know it? Man, dragon riding is so good. Sky riding. I feel like every time I do it, I feel gratitude that it exists.
Deneth never arrived? Then, where is he?
Oh no, that's
I
bad.
do not know, but you have my word. We will find him.
It's Eitrig.
We must bring our light to all of Azeroth.
If Deneth is not here, where is he?
Our light brings unity. I hope I have the strength to bear it here.
Deneth is not here. Farron says he journeyed to Hammerfall because he requested a meeting. I sent no such message to him, nor anyone else. He could be dead. I will dispatch outriders immediately to search for him, while we wait for their return. You and Kargus' quick thinking may have saved our human refugees. We had just run out of food to give them. Distribute the crates directly to them. I'm sure they'll be grateful for
May
the
our
food.
allies grow. Dispatch all available outriders to search for Deneth.
Man.
Giara has told me much about you, Farron. You are welcome here in Hammerfall.
Wow, orcs seem way cooler and smarter and better than humans by a lot.
Marauders burned down my farmstead. The
right?
orcs drove them off and brought me here for shelter.
Dude. This is like orcs seeming they got the high ground. They have the moral high ground. They have honor, right?
Is there spiced bread in there? Orcish food is hard on my teeth.
If our food's so tough, human, then don't eat it.
That's funny. I mean, they have tusks, so like for them, I bet it's easier to eat that kind of stuff. Yeah. It's probably hard to eat orc food.
Not so long ago, these humans wanted to kill us. Why is Eitrig helping them?
Right?
Better to leave them to their fate.
I mean, it's kind of understandable to have that perspective too. When they have been getting attacked by humans constantly. Humans that hate them.
It looks like the outriders have all gone.
Finally.
They're scheming back there. Okay.
If orcs have long warred against the humans, why help them?
Long ago, a human showed me great kindness. I strive to honor his memory by protecting the weak and defenseless.
Giga Chad. Wow. Okay.
It is good to feel the sun on my skin once more.
I never realized how much my people have in common with the orcs. We're both far from home. We're both self-sufficient. We're both peoples born into war. Most of all, their sense of duty and honor rivals ours. I feel even more at home here than in Stromgarde. I mean, yeah, because they're acting way more...
If orcs have long warred against
Oh
the
crap.
humans,
Somebody else
why
walked in
help
here and
them?
triggered the...
Long ago, a human showed me great kindness.
Damn, look at this set. What's that
Strive to
from?
honor his
It's
memory
another
by
really good
protecting the
paladin
weak
set.
and defenseless.
Just another paladin set. It's insane. Look at that. Look at that guy. Why does every paladin look like that? It's crazy.
Being here is like being in the stories I was told as a child.
Okay, let's stay a while and listen.
Seeing Hammerfall and talking to your people has been an eye-opening experience, Eitrig. Harboring refugees no matter their creed. My people would do the same.
I do not doubt that. Both of our peoples have suffered through dark times.
Yeah.
We may live here in peace now, but this site was once witness to unspeakable horrors.
True.
The Alliance imprisoned many orcs here in an internment camp.
Yeah, did you know that?
We liberated and claimed it, naming it after our fallen war chief, Orgrim Doomhammer.
That's who Orgrimmar's named
The Alliance
after.
held your people here? In an internment camp?
Yes.
And yet, you harbor human refugees?
And yet... Lamplighter, there have been far worse crimes committed against my people. Such is war. But our teachings say if we are wronged, we can cause more suffering or end it. We now choose to end the cycle.
I think that my people could learn a great deal from yours, Eitrig. Thank you for welcoming me here.
Yeah. Damn. It's true. Hammerfall. Isn't it... Am I wrong? Isn't it built on the gravesite of Orgrim? Or am I wrong with that? I do know that... No. It was built on the... Where is Orgrim buried? It was built on the internment camp. Where the internment camp was. Orgrim Doomhammer. So, let me just refresh myself on this. Orgrim is probably one of the most important orcs, like maybe the most important orc besides Thrall. He was the war chief of the Horde. The old Horde. Orgrimmar's named after him, and he was like the best. Cassette, wow, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Hey, can we get sub hype in the chat for Cassette doing that? Thank you. Thank you. That is huge help. Didn't Orgrim raise Thrall? Like, wasn't he basically like a father figure to Thrall? I'm pretty sure he was. How did he die? Was it humans? Okay. Thrall and Orgrim liberated the internment camps and freed the orcs that were held in there. At the 5th, however, the Alliance was ready and held a force of mounted knights. They ambushed the orcs, and in the midst of the bloodlust, the orcs fell victim to the knights' charge. In the midst of the chaos created by Thrall to cover their retreat, Orgrim was mortally wounded by a strike to the back, impaled by a charging knight's lance with enough force to pierce the back plate of his armor and his body, denting the breastplate from the inside. With his last breath, Orgrim gave the title of War Chief, along with his great warhammer and black armor, to Thrall. The former internment camp where he fell is now the Horde base of Hammerfall. That's where we stand right now. That is where we're at right now. That is what happened. So, the humans it's been bad. The orcs have pretty much no reason to show kindness or mercy to the humans here, besides honor and wanting to end a cycle of hatred. So the orcs, really, this is a patch that makes you want to play an orc. Because they're being amazing.
I am here as a representative of the people of Hammerfall.
This is like, this is orc, like, pride moment. If you're, I never realized how much my people have in common with orcs. Oh, yeah, I just read that.
Faith and farewell.
There's no word from the outsiders yet, but Eitrig has not told Gayara of Danath's disappearance. I've told him we would go and give her the news. She said go check farm dealing with a witherbark troll attack. Oh my god, the troll's right! Eitrig says they become increasingly aggressive recently. I can't help but think of the history here, of the troll wars and Arathi battles. But I admit I see them differently now, after learning more about the Horde. Yeah... That's a lot for her to process. She just found out that the Alliance had put orcs in internment camps.
We'll tell Gayara of Danath's disappearance.
Long ago.
Hopefully he will arrive here before we return.
Ooh, that's a cool armor. Ooh, that looks good. Hey, man. What should... It's... Colossus Slayers. It's from Sanctum of Domination? Is that right? No, it's... Oh, that looks good. I like that a lot. It's simple and good. That's a hunter set. Right? That's how I see it. Chainmail. With fur and stuff on. The orcs that were also at one time invaders that destroyed all of Stormwind. True. Yeah, that's true.
Wait. I have information about the Red Dawn. Help me, and I'll tell you what I know.
That's true. War chiefs were only supposed to lead in times of war. So it makes sense. There's no current war chief, and instead a Horde Council. Yeah, that does make sense. Oh man, I want to do the Horde questline now. Yeah. This is really cool. Yeah, you gotta do both. You gotta do both, see both sides.
Loktar!
Farron has informed me of Danath's disappearance. Well, that is troubling. We can't return to Hammerfall just yet.
War is all we know.
It wasn't the Mag'har who did it. We've heard rumblings that Stromgarde is blaming us once again for their troubles. Tensions are starting to boil over. We need Danath so cooler heads can prevail. But as much as I want to search for the old man, we have to deal with business here first.
Fight with honor. Die with glory.
Med. The Witherbark have always been an annoyance since I've been here, but now something has stoked their ire. They're attacking human settlements. Perhaps the Red Dawn is again to blame. Eitrig has ordered us to try to help the humans they attack. We've stepped up our patrols and welcomed refugees, but we need someone to go to their village and bloody the Witherbark's noses. They're overconfident. They think they can get away with attacking our Outriders. Make them think twice about that.
I will see Draenor's skies once more.
Oh god, look, it's another paladin. Looks amazing. They're everywhere. God. This Syndicate human came to us hoping to trade information for a rescue mission. The Syndicate is a recent thorn in our side, so I had half a mind to cut him down where he stood. But he claims to have vital information. And with this news of Danath's disappearance, it might be worth the risk to do as he asks. He has 3 brothers being held captive inside Witherbark village. Go in, find them. If they're alive, extract them.
Die well.
The Witherbark?
Can't we
As
get the
in
Ravenhold?
Amani Witherbark? The Arathi's ancient foe.
Yes.
Come, champion. I will need your help.
Let's go. I have killed so many of these guys. Ah! I feel like I remember farming them. Or why? Was it in hardcore? I was trying to level or something? Oh. Here goes. Yay, Demon Hunter. Yay, he's just gonna kill everyone. Wow. Wait, did he die? Wait, what'd you... Wait, what? What? Hey, what the... What? Okay, yeah. Ooh, we're good. For a second, I saw the aggro reset. Paladins are the... Yes! That's so true! Every time I've seen a paladin show up, it's like, oh, there's the main character. That's how it feels. Absolutely. What am I actually supposed to be doing? 15. Okay, I need to kill 2 more trolls and rescue people. That's right, we're gonna rescue people. Because we need information. Where? Oh my god, I'm such a bad rogue. Wait, no, it's okay. No, it's okay. But it is true that I'm bad at it. This is my first time playing Assassination. So... Where's Kick? It's on cooldown! Kick on cooldown. I don't want to live in some cramped soul shard all my life. Let me get some information. Look, I was just doing my job. We were told we had to attack the Witherbark and plant evidence that the Horde was responsible. Something about drawing away Hammerfall's defenders. I mean, that's... Wow. Okay. I won't plant evidence against the Horde again. I should kill this guy. Oh my god. Why did I let him go? Oh, he's getting cooked! Bro is cooked! Hey, can I pickpocket? Yes. Oh man. actually cooked. Help me out of this pot. Yes, chef. The water isn't even boiling. I told them us Syndicate folks joining that Red Dawn group was a bad idea. Working with bandits like the Defias and lunatics like the Scarlet Crusade, the Syndicate are more respectable than that. Oh my god. This guy. It's like, Larry, Moe, and Curly out here. Okay, I need my add-on that tells me the damage that I'm doing, because this kind of sucks to not see that. I need that information. MSBT? Why isn't MSBT working? Where's one? It's just not even there. I guess I should try to reset it. Are you sure you wish to perform this action? Yes. Oh god, the guys are here. It's awful. They've been throwing axes at this gong all day. I hate gongs. I told my brothers we picked the wrong assignment. I wanted to infiltrate Hammerfall and spy on the orcs, like the others. My brothers thought that was too dangerous. Okay, so now we found out that we have people... We have ears and eyes in Hammerfall. Oh. Okay, this is a mess. This is way too much shit on my screen now. This is horrible. This is worse. Okay. This is really bad. What do we need to know about? Crits. Crits. That's it. Maybe hits. But that's kind of... I don't need any of this other crap. Okay, no. Let's get all that gone. Maybe low health. That's fine. Execute. That might be good. Okay. Shorten numbers. Yes. Okay. Let's test it out. What is all this extra crap? It's too much. It's still too much. It's still too much. Okay. Scroll area. I think that's what that is. I don't need... Okay. I'm gonna try again. Let's see how this looks. Now I don't see anything. Because it's only for crits, which apparently I don't do. I expected to crit more than that. Whatever. Do you think I turned it off? Oh, like that scroll area meant something else? Yeah, maybe you're right. Outgoing. Where's distract? I'm also missing another button. Sheave. I think it is. Okay. Yeah, you're right, you're right. What about the other AoE? Fan of Knives? Okay. I think that's a little better. I think it's a little better. Whee!
We are here to win this war.
I'm not. I swear. Syndicate is on their way to attack Hammerfall for the Red Dawn.
Okay. Zepla playing WoW. I haven't been here such a long time. I entered a parallel universe. I am indeed. Not only am I playing WoW, I have a World of Warcraft YouTube channel now. Zepla's WoW Realm. That is getting a lot of love. And will continue to. Yes.
The Magha will claim victory.
Barclay is lucky he reached his brothers in time. I know it.
With honor. May your enemies grovel before you.
This human is claiming the Syndicate scum are going to attack Hammerfall. Another day I would not be concerned, but with the Outriders dealing with the Witherbark and searching for Deneth, Hammerfall is undefended.
Go with
Let's
honor.
defend our home. It's your home. I'm just here helping.
You don't have to tell us twice.
Okay. Let's go. Creepy. It's too bad that the orcs can't ally with the trolls. Like
Kiara, champion, Faerun.
the Witherbark.
Then Hammerfall is not lost. We will retake it ourselves.
Speak.
I should have been here. I could have done something. White-hot fury and rage emanate from Gayara's tense posture and tightly closed fists.
War is all we know.
The Syndicate is put Hammerfall to torch. And the cowards are using pyromancers to feed the flames. We can save our huts if we get to them quickly. Fight through the Syndicate bandits to a building, and then blow this horn. A Hammerfall shaman will come to put out the fire.
Magha will claim victory.
Eitrig growls in frustration. I was such a fool. I should not have sent away those outriders. Without them, the Syndicate have overrun Hammerfall. And were it not for my fool heart, the refugees turned out to be Syndicate spies. Oh no! What? Man! That's so shitty. But now you're here. Now we can force the Syndicate out. Eliminate their soldiers and save any trapped civilians. Oh man, that's horrible. Those spies have had enough of my open hand. Now they'll suffer my fists. Damn straight.
May you find glory in battle, but live to see peace.
Being here is like being in the stories I was told as a child. Yet not.
I caught a glimpse of who was leading the attack. It looks like Joseph the Enlightened, maybe less full of hot air than we thought he was. Is he now part of the Syndicate? I thought he was part of the Crusade. I guess it doesn't matter. If we want to stop the attack, we gotta take him out.
I have so very many questions.
Forward! Hammerfall will be ours once more!
Okay, but that's cool and all, but, I need to fix my other dagger. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta fix the other one. Put the enchant on it too, so it'll look cool. Blade ward. Yeah, that's it. What about my boots? Good. Okay, what about this set? What kind of... what we got? No. Maybe. Yes. This is a rogue set. That's what a rogue set's supposed to look like. Okay. But I want to change the cape. Yeah, that looks good. That's perfect. There's so many good capes now. Okay. Good. This is actually pretty easy to get. This transmog, it's just from go do Tomb of Sargeras. You can solo it. And I did it every week for several weeks. On different characters. Okay. Imposter refugee. Man, that's so dirty! That's so dirty. I can't believe they would do such an evil thing. That is so evil. Save the lodge. But why do you need me to blow the horn to see which building to put the fire out? That doesn't make any sense. Can't they see it's on fire? Why do I need to blow the horn to say it's on fire? It's on fire. The fire is the alarm, right? But okay, I mean, I realize we gotta do quest objectives, but I mean, it's a little weird. I guess get over there and do it. The Witherbark consider themselves a sovereign nation, and that joining the Horde or allying with them is for cowards and weaklings, like the Darkspear. Oh, so it's kind of a similar thing, like, Stromgarde, in their opinion about some of the other, like the Alliance. Okay. I chewed the flute. Oh, there he is. There he is.
You again. I will not go easy on you this time.
Oh man, I don't want to stand in that.
You are fortunate I changed my mind and spared you. Next
He's
time
gonna
I
hide
will not be
again.
so forgiving.
Oh man, because yeah, it's like a 15-minute cooldown on the hearth, so he totally has had time for it to reset by now. God, he bubble hearth again. It's a fire. No honor in bubble hearthing. Wait, I'm not done here. We need to finish. Yeah, we need to attack more stuff. Yeah. Have I missed any patches that makes professions profitable? I think you can find ways to make professions profitable at any time, but you might have to get creative about it. I think there's things like raid materials that are obviously relevant just mostly when the raid is just come out, but there's still things you can make, like especially old world stuff, old expansion stuff. Kind of have to find your own niche, and it's difficult because nobody's going to tell you what your niche is. Like, no one's going to suggest a niche because it's going to ruin their niche. I don't know if that makes sense. Oh, look. Trade goods. I can help her. But where's the other, like, the good rogue syndicate? Ravenhold, right? Ravenhold Manor? Aren't those people supposed to be out here? I think so. This is too much on my screen, really. Like, I can't see all this. I think we need spam control. I think MSBT does have this feature. Spam control. The threshold damage must exceed to be displayed. I don't know, like 100k? Probably. That's when it matters. Yeah, okay. That's better. I think that's better.
An ambushed Stromic caravan.
It could be Danats. We must go and investigate. We must bring our light to all of Azeroth.
Oh dang, my candle just blew out. I guess I should finish burning this. Strawberry ice cream. Oh, I tried to light it earlier, but I couldn't, right? Because it's way down deep in there. I got it this time. Okay. Joseph escaped again. This time his warning was much more foreboding. He has darkness in his mind and his soul. I'm confused how he can profess to follow the light.
Faith and farewell.
Yes, it is confusing. Ha! Built orc strong, just like us.
Fight with honor. Die with glory.
She's pretty cool. I like her a lot. There are still Syndicate stragglers about, but Hammerfall, once again, belongs to the Horde.
Honor guide you.
My outriders discovered a destroyed caravan on the road. Around it were the bodies of Stromic soldiers. It could be Danath's escort, or it could be another hapless group. Either way, we must investigate. Let's hope Danath is not among the dead.
May your enemies grovel before...
Good. Now let's find Danath and punish those behind his disappearance.
All right. I wonder if that's gonna make some of the orcs at Hammerfall become more, like, less willing to extend the olive branch to the humans after that. Refugees poison.
These look like orc weapons. Why would your people attack Danath?
They would not. Something
It's staged. It's staged.
The heart of the Maghar is pure and strong.
This wasn't a battle. It was an ambush and a massacre.
I will see Draenor's skies once more.
This was not done by simple bandits. The spot was chosen specifically for an ambush, and these troops were taken down quickly and efficiently. If Danath is heading to Hammerfall, this road is the most direct route. That makes it predictable. We must search for Danath among the dead and find out what happened.
Die well.
You spot a small object, half buried in the dirt. When you brush the dirt off, you recognize a Red Dawn emblem, just like the ones you saw before. It seems someone lost this amidst the chaos of the ambush.
We've seen that emblem twice before. Was this the work of the Red Dawn?
You can bet on it at this point. They're going to be involved in everything. This horse was killed swiftly and suddenly. It appears the rider fell, but recovered quick. They seem to have fought off several enemies before being overwhelmed. However, there's no body here. Could this be Danath's horse? Oh my god. This axe appears orcish in origin, but is otherwise unfamiliar. It's not the same style as the ones used by the orcs of Hammerfall. It has also not been well maintained. It does not look fit to be used in combat. Well, it's pretty clear what's happened, don't you think?
That axe was forged at Argarok. We abandoned many like it with the fortress at the end of the last war.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. It's a staged, thing. I should ask people who aren't gilded if they want a guild. I like to do that. Sometimes it works.
Go with honor.
If we had taken Danath,
The
we would not have
Syndicate
left our
brothers
axes
must
behind.
have taken them from Argarok and planted them for the Red Dawn. But why?
Right.
Start a war that would destroy both Stromgarde and Hammerfall, and leave them in power.
Then we must search for Danath, starting at Argarok, and alert Stromgarde of what we have found.
Makes sense.
I will hear your words, but judge you by your deeds.
It is decided then. If we're to prevent war, we must alert the Alliance to the situation. Rescue Danath as quickly as possible.
Die with glory.
There is so much yet to learn in the topside world.
Eitrig was right. The Red Dawn are trying to start a conflict between the Horde and the Alliance. We need to get back to Stromgarde and tell Colonel Nials that Danath has been kidnapped. She'll surely commit all her resources to the search.
Our light brings
Let's
unity.
go.
I will inform Stromgarde and ask for their help in the search. With luck, I can forestall any aggression.
We will head to Argarok. If Danath is there, then this conflict ends before it starts.
Does our guild do Mythic Raid? I think that there have been some attempts, but it's not really the focus of the guild. We've done heroic raids. And, it's a new guild. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary on last Friday. We just had our 1-year anniversary party. And, so we have a lot of new players in the guild, a lot of returners in the guild, a lot of people like learning about raiding, learning about WoW combat for the first time in this year. So, I think Mythic, it just hasn't really been reasonable for us yet.
We must widen the search.
Orders?
She looks uncomfortable, perhaps even regretful. What's wrong? Oh, cutscene, okay.
We do not have the resources for a manhunt, Verin.
To rescue the Lord of Stromgarde? I thought you were in charge here.
I think we can drop the charade now, Veronica.
You're behind this. The Red Dawn? Danath's disappearance.
Yes. And now that my uncle is gone,
oh.
I'm free to do what I wish. Footman!
What?
Stop this madness! You're all Arathi!
And I thought you were once. Now you'll suffer for not joining our cause.
What? Oh my god, she had Veronica in her pocket the whole time. I didn't know.
It's you! Listen, I'm going to need your help. We have to stop Marin and Niles.
Oh, Niles is how you say it. I've been saying Niels. Oh my god.
Hey there.
I'm glad I found you. I need all the allies I can get. You're very lucky they left you alive. Man, can't we get any backup from the other royalty human royals? Like, where's... We need Anduin up here. Maybe Tyrallion could show up. Like, what the hell?
Stay safe.
Okay. I mean, I know those are different kingdoms. Like, they don't care about Anduin's authority here, but Jesus. You bring Brewston up to speed with what you know. So that's how Marin got loose. Brewston scowls. I never would have thought Veronica capable of such treachery. Does she really believe this is the way to help Stromgarde? Yes, obviously. Let's hope your orc friends are able to find Danath before it's too late.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I saw Farron being taken away, but couldn't follow without them seeing me. She's probably being held in another building. Go find her, and hopefully she's still alive. And see if you can find any more information on the Red Dawn. There's no way we should have been overwhelmed so quickly. Colonel Niles and Lady Trollbane must have installed their cronies everywhere. The more information we have, the more we can use against them.
Stay safe.
Marin tried to declare herself the new ruler of Stromgarde, while some in the army are complicit in her coup. There are still a lot of us who are loyal to Lord Danath Trollbane. But when we broke ranks, Marin was ready for us. She has an army of soldiers I've never seen before. They call themselves the Red Dawn. But I think they're just the bandits wearing uniforms they took from our supplies. Oh my god. Help us take out her goons and collect any evidence that shows what they really are.
You know where to find me. I need to rally more loyal troops. You see if you can find Farron. We need all the help we can get.
Alright. Got it. Does this cape match? I mean, no. Not really. I think I need a different cape. I know there's bigger problems right now. Hold on a second. Somebody is whispering to me. Okay. That's it. Okay, yep. I wanted to ask this guy too. Okay. Beep 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 beep. Red Dawn propaganda. Ooh. This is a piece of propaganda. Many years ago, the Alterachi were one of the first to set out from Strom and build a nation away from Arathor. The kingdoms of Alterac and Stromgarde have quarreled over the years, but now we must remember our shared history. It is now time for our people to unite once more. We are not enemies, but cousins. What? I will take the first step in offering peace and reconciliation. I invite the remnants of Alterac, known as the Syndicate, to join the Red Dawn. Oh my god! It's not just random bandits. It's the freaking Alterac remnants joining with the Stromgarde. We're a faction that will fight for all humans, no matter their kingdom or creed. Let us return humanity to the glory it once had. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's serious. That is bad. Kingdoms of Alterac. Okay. Oh, I need to go below, I think. Yeah. That's pretty interesting. The plot thickens. What's the best human kingdom? Chat. What's the best one? In your opinion? I henceforth renounce all allegiances and swear my loyalty to the Red Dawn and its leader, Marin Trollbane. I vow to serve, protect, and defend the cause of humanity to the exclusion of all else. I promise to unite the people of Arathor once more and see them take their place as the greatest nation of Azeroth. Oh no! Okay. I gotta fix my cape. Because it's purple and my outfit is blue and I think it doesn't match perfectly. It's close. Like, this is close. But it also doesn't. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, I think that works. No. Maybe. No, I think this is good. I think this one's good. Nitroclad. No. I don't like being top heavy. There's blue. No, I think this is better than what I had. There's this one. Ooh, that's actually better. Okay. Perfect. Yes. Good. Cool. Oh, this guy want to invite. Oh, I can't invite Daggy. Okay, Daggy, I sent you a message. Can you invite that person to the guild? Recently started playing Classic and I love the slow pace. The only thing that pissed me off a little is all the time I have to spend walking doing... Right? Yes. That's how I felt leveling in hardcore. I'm like level 52 in hardcore. But God, it just takes so long to travel from place to place. It feels like a walking simulator a lot of the time. Totally feel you on that. You can try playing Hunter and you'll be faster. That's the best advice I can give you. Brothers and sisters of the Scarlet Crusade, long have we fought to eliminate the scourge of undeath from our land. Long have we suffered defeat after defeat at their hands. It's time for a change. We must seek out allies to help in our glorious crusade. But more than that, we must lend our aid to those with even grander aspirations. Let us not only save this world from the undead, but make it a paradise for humans everywhere. That is what the Red Dawn stands for. That is what Marin Trollbane stands for. A new dawn for all humanity. It's so real. It's pretty realistic because it's like offering a better life that's totally unhinged and disconnected from reality to people that are completely desperate. Because it's been bad out here. You saw that people don't have any food. They're poor. They have no hope. Nothing's been working out. And that is the circumstances in which people tend to accept dangerous ideas. This might be the most believable WoW story has been. Really. The Defias have been failed by their leadership, first by the Van Cleefs, now by Ratsbun. These charlatans have been satisfied with banditry and petty thievery. They suffer from a lack of imagination. The Defias were founded to remove the corrupt nobles of Stormwind. We were to bring justice, honesty, and integrity back to our rulers. What? We lost sight of that in a quest for revenge. No longer. Now we have found a new cause and leader. One, it will not only cleanse the corruption from Stormwind, but from all human kingdoms. Rise up, Defias brothers and sisters. Rise up like the morning sun and join the Red Dawn. Rise up and follow Lady Marin Trollbane. Oh my god. Defias aspect is super interesting too, because they're the only ones that have like actually legitimate grievances. And were truly treated like total shit by Stormwind. Oh man, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay.
Champion, you're alive. Help me out of these bindings.
I am currently on EU, but I also play on NA. I play on both.
It is good to feel the sun on my skin once more.
I can't believe Marin was a leader of the Red Dawn. Marin put her own people in harm's way just to create the conditions to justify her coup. She's not fit to rule Stromgarde.
May the darkness never find us here. While captive, I heard Marin's plan to amass her troops at the gates.
Okay.
We must stop her.
Let's go. I'm having flashbacks to hiding in the top of that tower in Plunder Store. Do you remember that? You could just hide, and you could wait out most of the match, and you will get in the top 10.
At your service.
I know that room well.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I'm glad Farron's alright. And this information you found? His shoulders slump. When people are desperate, they'll believe in any promise of a better life, no matter whom it's from. That's what I just said, and that's so true.
Stromgarde.
That's so real. That is so real. And sad, but... Okay, we need articles of proof. What? Let's pickpocket some people. It's 15 gold. You know, it's free money. Oh, yeah, I should move the chat box a little bit. I don't mind people seeing what I write, but other people can write me unexpected things, which could be bad. That's why I have to hide it. Okay. You never know what kind of a message you're gonna get. Gotta keep the ERP off stream. Okay. If you haven't played in a while, then you might have been removed from the guild, but that's fine. If you haven't played and you're not in the guild, just let us know and we'll re-invite you, no problem. We have to remove people that were inactive for a couple months, usually. If it's been like 2 or 3 months, we'll have to remove you, but just ask for an invite again when you're back and we'll get you back without a problem. Because there's a limit of only 1,000 people can be in the guild at a time. So that's why we have to do that. We do have the alt guild going now, though. Man, I need to kill more people at once. This is crazy. This is gonna be forever. Me too. Yeah. Oh, bah, bah, bah. Oh. What is he doing? Look, he's just staring. No, help. Just... Hey, man. Go ahead and swing your sword. It's okay. Just do that. There's gotta be a better spot to fight all these guys. Oh, maybe it's just other people got here first. Okay. So far, I'm enjoying Rogue. This is great. I mean, what I like about Rogue a lot is that it feels nostalgic for me. Rogue is the class that feels the most like my character, because I played it for so long and so intensely. Though I did swap to the Blood Elf mage in Wrath. Yep. I never really liked being a Blood Elf as much as Night Elf. Thankfully, these days, it's really easy. How do I, like... Oh, okay. These days, it's really easy to play more than one class. That's something that I love so much about this expansion, and that's made me so positive about WoW in its current state. Warbands. Warbands for me is a game changer. Oh. Okay. This should be it. I need to move this. Been leveling Combat Rogue lately? Really enjoying. Oh, in Classic? In Classic, I will only play Rogue. It's the best. It's straight up the best. That's all I play in Classic. But in Retail, I haven't really seriously attempted to learn Rogue since BFA. So I'm going to be attempting to do that and see if I can reconnect with it. So far, so good. Okay.
Sacred Flame, I'm glad you're here. You found an heir.
Some of this stuff must be at least 20 years old.
You know where to find me.
Her army is made up of members of the Defias, Scarlet Crusade, and the Syndicate. In other words, bandits, zealots, and traitors. This evidence should help convince others that Marin is not to be trusted.
Stay safe.
There is so much yet to learn in the topside world.
Danath and Eitrig ran ahead to confront Marin. They hope if they stop her, they can end the coup and the bloodshed. But after seeing Joseph the Enlightened's handiwork firsthand, despite how unorthodox he may be, he's still a danger, and I hate to say it, but I would relish the chance to finally take that underhanded cretin down. He's blocking our path up ahead at City Hall. Let's take him down. Yep.
I have so very many questions.
I'll gather our troops to cover your back.
Let's go, Gayara. We will take him down together.
All right. Okay, but he's... Can we silence this guy? Because he's just gonna... He's gonna... Bubble Hearth again. He will Bubble Hearth again.
I am too important to spend my time with
No
you.
way! No way is he gonna do it again! No!
My shield! But I'm the enlightened one!
Finally.
The Scarlet Crusader!
Unbelievable. It took that long to stop him from Bubble Hearth. If he was gonna do it again, I was about to rage.
Let's find Danath and Eitrig.
So many paladins looking so great. Okay, cutscene.
Stop this! Danath fought to save all of Azeroth.
He sold us out so the Alliance and Horde could wage war in Khazalgar. You'll never understand. For Arathor!
Wow.
Red Dawn will rise again.
No! Do not make her a martyr.
Yeah, good idea. Good idea.
Our history will read. Faerun, true daughter of the Arathi.
Can't make her a martyr.
Marin to live without her title and name. The Red Dawn vanished from the Highlands forever.
This is not over.
But was that a good idea, actually? Now I have second thoughts. At first I'm like, I don't know. On the one hand, I see that it was a good idea, but on the other, she's just gonna walk off?
The cycle of war. It never ends, does it?
One day, Danath. Times are changing, even for us old soldiers.
Eitrig is super cool.
Khazalgar is proof we can unite Azeroth.
Marin was given mercy. I'm still not sure she deserved it. But there's little she can do now without her name and title. After failing twice, the Stromgarde will not follow her. Won't they? Without the power her name and title wielded, she's useless to the bandits. Mercy or not, I thank the light that this conflict has been ended.
It felt good to go to battle once more.
Marin's Red Dawn
better when I can finally rest.
has left the city and peace has returned to Stromgarde, at least for now. Farron left for the countryside. She said she wanted to check on Newstead and Refuge Pointe, but I think she wanted to get out of Stromgarde. She came here with such enthusiasm. I should not have tempered it so harshly. I feel in the end, it was I who needed to learn a lesson.
For Azeroth. Go on ahead, champion. Eitrig and I have some diplomatic red tape to clean up, I'm sure.
That's a pretty cool tabard. That's nice. But, Yeah, it sucks for Farron to see how bad things are in Arathi. I don't know what she
This is not how I
expected.
expected my first visit outside Khazalgar to go.
She thought Arathi Empire was like... She probably had different ideas about how it was going to be out here.
It's like being in the stories I was told as a child. Yet not.
Maybe there's nothing in those old stories. Perhaps I was too naive. This place isn't the shining testament to the history of my people as I thought it might be. It's the same as everywhere else. People struggling to survive. Maybe Denath was right. Maybe there's nothing in those old stories but myth and superstition.
May the darkness never find us here.
I'm sorry. Stromgarde was not what you expected.
Yeah.
You were right. I was naive.
No, Farron. I was wrong.
Wrong? How?
I said Thoradin's wall was just a wall. But what it represents does exist. In you.
I don't see...
You have been a guiding light. Saving my life. Bringing us together. Reminding me of my true mission. You look to the past, but you are our future. And I am glad of that.
Perhaps the new dawn is not what Marin wanted. But us. Returning here for our people.
I hope you are right.
I mean... That's a good point.
I am here as a representative of the people of Hammerfall.
Denath is right. Legends are just legends. We shouldn't try to live in them, blinded by pride. Instead, those legends should inspire us to make the world as we hope it should be. Light willing. I mean, you gotta stay grounded, but a little idealism is fine as a treat. Light willing, we will remember the past, but work for a better future for all of us. Everyone.
My mage can send you back to Dornagal.
Wow.
You'll always be welcome in Stromgarde, champion.
That was really great.
It is good to feel the sun on my skin once more. Faith and farewell.
Wow. So you have the title Zepla of Stromgarde. And I also got these shoulder pads. Lamplighter pauldrons, which is, you know, more freaking paladin gear. Because, I mean... it's Farron's shoulder pads, but yeah. Paladin gear. Alright, well, it was awesome. Do I want to take a portal back to Dornagal? Yes, I do. So, the only issue I have, kind of, is the fact that just removing her name and title, that's supposed to be enough. I don't know, because some people were saying that she's the true heir of Trollbane. You know, so I feel like an angry mob will just say that, you know, that's her birthright. So that, but I understand they also needed to wrap it up. And just... Ultimately, they do have to defer to Denath and his judgment on it, which is the reason that she tried to capture him. But,
Ishnu Dal Diem. May the stars guide
what did you think about it in general? About the Defias. In the lore, it wasn't just because the Stormwind nobles were greedy jerks who didn't want to pay. Anixia of the Black Dragonflight, working with her brother Nefarian, disguised herself as Lady Katrana Prestor, claiming nobility from the fallen kingdom of Strom to to eventually become the close confidant of the regent leading while Anduin was a kid and the King Varian was missing. Also Anixia's plotting. With claim to nobility, she urged the nobles to resent the Masons Guild and had people causing unrest among the Masons who became the Defies. She did it to weaken the kingdom. Thank you so much for that clarification. That's really important detail. Yeah, I do feel like she got off too easy, considering the fact she had a huge army and kidnapped Danath and is responsible for other horrible things that you'll hear about if you listen to the Heartlands audio novella, which you totally should. And yeah. Those people don't care about the legality of a name. They care about her blood, which didn't change. Exactly. Exactly. I totally am with you on that. But it's possible that they are leaving it open to, like, intentionally to have her be a villain in the future, and that would make a lot of sense. But man, what about the Syndicate? And apparently there's Alterac nobility still out there. Someone tangentially related to the royal family trying to restore Alterac Kingdom is insane. What did you think about the story overall? I loved it. I loved it. I really enjoyed all of it. I thought it was well told. I thought it was believable. I thought it was interesting. There was twists and turns along the way. I didn't feel like it dragged. And I also felt that the, you know, the Heartlands novella that I listened to before added a lot of amazing context and was super cool to know what had just happened before we, the adventurers, show up in game. That was really different. And I hope that they keep doing that, because it made it so much more enjoyable for me. Even though it's really solid on its own. It seems like they're really making the effort. They're really making the effort now to write a story that's not just, oh, we drank some of the demon blood and that's why we're bad now. And then you have a good character who, oops, they drank some demon blood, now they're bad. You know, they're just driving me crazy. They did that so many times. They're not doing that now. They're putting a lot more effort into this. And it shows, and I'm really happy about it.